So say use the scale of 1:25 and the paper size of A0 and brackets and is 841 times 1189. Indicate the dimension other paper size that you should know into the paper size A0. So first thing that you need to do, let's do a vertical line. So in this case, so the scale they say is 1:25. What does it mean? It means that 1/25. So you will not say to get to indicate what to do that will be you will not say that 1/25 times what times 841. Sorry, 41. I have what 33. So this is 33. 33 what? This is 33 millimeter. Convert to centimeter. That is what 3.364. Approximately 3.4. Okay. From the line here, you take your ruler and measure what 3.4. So you mark here. This is 30 points. This is my 30 point here. And 3.4. This will be it. So here it's my 3.4. No, it's not this. On the other side will not be what? That is 1189. Which I have 47.5 approximately what centimeter, like 4.75. So that will be 4.8. Then take over here, measure 4.8 for the what? Measure 4.8 here and draw a line. Take this, then 4.8 also. Then close it. So close this place. Call this one A0. Now to get A1, you have to divide it. So you divide the length of this one. So we divide the length. That is, let's say 4.8 divided by 2. You have 2.4. So go over and measure 2.4. Yeah. Can you see? Then divide this. So this is what A1. Then to get A2, you divide this 1. So what's the length of this? That's what 3.4. So you see 3.4 divided by 2. That is what 7.1. So come over and measure 7.1. Yeah. Then you what? Do. So you call this one A2. Then to get A3, you divide the length from here. What do you have for this one? 2. That is what? We have 2.4. 2.4 divided by 2. That is 1.2. 1.2. So mark here 1.2. And what? You draw a line. You call this one A3. Then to get A4, so the length from here to here is what? That is 1.7 divided by 2. That is 0.85 approximately 0.9. Then measure 0.9 here. Then come over here, draw a line. And this is A4. Then that is it. So with the distance between the both board line are 20 mm and the guard line 4 mm for each board line. The length is in capital letter A to Z, 0 to 9 with your own base letters. So first thing is that you draw a line here. So you draw a line, horizontal line. So for that horizontal line, you measure what? 22 centimeter. That is, you measure 2 centimeter here. Can you see? Then you connect this to this base. So you measure 0.4 centimeter up and down. Also come and do it here, the same thing. And what? You draw a line. So your board line should be thick, and your guideline should be short. You get me? Then your guideline, construction line, thin line, very light. Then you start your ABCD, your letters. Sorry. Then let's start my letters. Start my letters. That will be A, B, D, E, F, G, K, K, L, M, and Z. So 0 to 9, that will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Can you see? Next question say, inscribe a circle into a isosceles triangle with a given size of what, 25 millimeter. So first of all, you take your ruler and draw a straight line, horizontal line. Then you measure this, take this one as your A and put your point here. Then you measure from here to your 25 millimeter. So you measure 2.5 here. You call this one B. So you take your compass here to this point to A. You mark, and here you mark. So where you mark, you take your this and connect it to the point here. And connect this one to this point. Then do this to this. Now, when you have done, the next thing is that you come over here, you have to bisect a given angle, you mark this point, you mark this, do for the up point, mark this, you mark this. The same pattern for this one also. Mark this one, mark this. Then you extend your compass a little bit and mark this and draw an arc to this. Can you see? Then come over here, connect it. Connect the arc and the point together. Can you see? Also come over here, do the same thing. You have this. You have this. Then come over here from here. You will find the point here. And you connect this. Then do for this one also. For this part. Can you see it? So you meet it from here. You locate the point to this point. And you meet it, then what next? You place it here, check it at this point here, and reduce it to this one from here to here. So check your compass here, check it here, and look at the side, other side. If it's good. So then can you see? Then I've described the circle. So the next one say do the same circle to do the what? Circumference of the circle. So you will take it here and extend it to this end point at A here. Can you see? To this A here. And what? You do a bigger circle. So that's how to do it. Inscribe isosceles triangle into a circle of radius 15 millimeter. So first we are meant to draw using radius 15. So for us to use radius 15, what we need first? So first thing that you need to do is that you take your compass and measure what is what 15 millimeter convert into that 1.5 centimeter. Then measure 1.5. Can you see? 1.5 centimeter. Then position it here and draw a circle. So when you have drawn a circle, the next thing is that you take your angle Z square, angle 60 degrees, and put it what at angle 30. Can you see? At the center that you get, you will move it with your T square. And what? Do a line to this point. Can you see construction line? Yeah, move to the other point. And do a construction line. So now when you do a construction line, what next? What are you doing next? Come over here, you place this to this point, and you're taking here to this point. Place it on your T square. Can you see? And what? From here to this place, you're taking it. Can you see? I'm having an issue with my. Then turn to the other side. Do the same thing. Can you see? And take your T square and use it to join. So you have drawn what? Inscribe of an isosceles circle into a circle. Cool. Thank you. Continue with the next question. Use the auxiliary circle method. Draw an ellipse. Radius of the first circle is 15 millimeter, and radius of the other is 25 millimeter. So before you draw it, first take your T square and position a line, center line. It should be minus long, this line, and minus long, minus long. So when you do that, the next thing that you do is that you take here from the midpoint here and cross this, do minus long, long, minus long. Can you see? Now when you have done that, towards the first radius is what? They say that the first radius is what? 15. So you come over here, you measure what? 15 millimeter convert to centimeter, that's 1.5. Can you see? Then come over here, shook here at the point here, and draw a faint circle. Can you see? Then the next one is what? 25. Then you measure what? 2.5 centimeter. Then place it at this here, and you draw a faint one. Then you divide the line into 12 parts. By dividing the line into 12 parts, you can use your compass by what? Placing it on your horizontal part. Can you see? Horizontal part, mark the up one and the down one. Then come over and do the same thing at the other side. Mark the up one and also mark the down part. Then place it, when you are done, you also place it to the vertical one and do the same thing. Mark the other part and this, and place it here. You mark this and you mark this. So now when you have marked it, what we next? You place this in the middle point. You place this here and locate the midpoint here at the center here. This when this meets to the center line of this. So you draw this construction line. Can you see? Next, also do the same thing. You place this and this one here. Can you see? To the center line here. Draw this. Then the next thing, also do this. Can you see? So can you see it? So you come over here and do this place here to this point, construction. Don't yet to this place. Can you see? Now if you count it, this is starting. You can start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Can you see? So now when you have divided this into what? 12 parts, the next thing that you need to do is that for the bigger circle, what you do, so to know the divide it is that the radius of the bigger one is what I will use to what? By divide the bigger one. If I want to do for the smaller one, also I will use the radius here and I will divide it so I can have in what? 12 parts. So let's start for the bigger one. For the bigger one, you draw your line to be what? Vertical. Right? For the smaller one, you make your line to be what? Horizontal. So you make these points at the edges of the bigger one vertical. Can you see? Construction line. Then for this one, 1 and 5, connect it. Can you see? And what? 11 and 7 vertical, and 10 and 8 vertical. Then the next thing is that you come from here. That will be starting with 11 and 1. Then you make it what? So let's put it like this. So you make sure 11 and 1 meet. So you can see that we have this point and we have point here. So we also have point here. Can you see? So the next thing is that 12 and 10, 2 and 10 meet at the ending point of the smaller circle. That's where you can see at the ending point here. So you build this one. I see. Then the same thing here. That is what? 5, 8, and 4. The end point of this place to this place. Then the end point of the circle here. Then 7 and 5. Can you see the end point of the circle of the incline 9? Where is meeting the line? The bisect line is meeting the circle. That's where you start. So you end it here. Now we have what? We have this point. We have another point here. We have this point. We have this point. We have this point. We have this point. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. So next thing is that you get a French curve. So I'll be using this French curve. Then I'll be using the one. So because of this is too small, I'll prefer let me use the smaller one part. So using the smaller part, first I will take the what? I will first of all take it at. I'll take 3. You know idea your your graph when you take 3 lines. So I'll take 3 points. So I'll place my this here and take 3 points first. So can you see? If I'm not seeing my 3 points, see? Can you see? I'm seeing it. So I will take in this part to this part. Can you see? Then the next thing I also do the same thing here. Taking 3 points. You see that I turn it. This is why I put this. I turn this to the side because I have equal parts. So place it here. Turn it until I have a perfect 3 points. Then so now when I've done that, then I'll come over here. I've done the vertical line. I'll do the horizontal when I have a 3 points. So can you see? Can you see it? So can you see? Then next thing I will now blend it. Now when I've gotten that, I'll blend it. So I'll be blending it. In this phase, I must be careful when I'm blending. Can you see that I'm getting careful? Can you see? Can you see? So can you see? So these are to do our lips.
Next question.
So construct an Archimedean spire with a radius of the circle given as 58 mm and distance from the center of the circle to point O as 10 mm. The circle should be divided into 12 parts. So we are meant to divide the circle into 12 parts. So before we do that, first is that take your ruler and what? When you take your ruler, you draw a center line, should be chain line long. Okay. Come over here. Do minus long. Now when I've done that, the next thing is that we are meant to what? The radius of the circle is what? 50. Radius of the circle is 58 mm. So first thing that you need to do is that the first person said that what? Draw a circle which will radius what? 58. So we measure 5.8 here. Can you see? Then come over here. Draw a concentric circle. Can you see? So now when you have done that, you extend this center line. Okay, you bisect this by cutting this one, and come over here. You do this one, cutting this, and come over here from here. Cut this. So when you cut it, take your ruler, position this from here to the middle, and draw a position line. Same thing from here to here. Same thing over here. From here to here. Draw a position line. Here. Draw a position line. So now when you're doing a position line, say that what? From the center, you leave all the distance of what? 10 mm. So I use 1 centimeter from here. Can you see? So mark here 1 centimeter. Then if you want to say that we divide the circle into 12 parts, and you want to know how many circles are we going to put in this place. So to know the how many circles we are going to put this place, is that you will take here and take your measure. What's the total length here? The total length here is what? 48 times 4.8 centimeter. So 48. You can say 48 divided by what? 12, which gives us what? 4. So 48 divided by 12 gives us 4. So the gap between each circle will be what? 4 mm, which is what? 0.4. So what we do is that I know that from here to here is what? I've marked from here, from this first line to this place is what? 10. So is what? 1 centimeter. So to get this, that is what? 1 centimeter is what? 1 centimeter plus what is 0.4. You get what? 1.4. So 1.4 centimeter. Then you take a compass and measure 1.4 centimeter here. Can you see? Then you use to mark what? The second line. Just mark it, or you can draw a circle. Can you see? Then the next one is what? Is 1.4 plus 0.4. We give us what? 1.6 centimeter. So you measure 1.6 centimeter here. Can you see? You place at the point and mark. Can you see? So the next one say that what? What is the next one? So the next one will be what? 1.6 plus what? 0.4. That is what? 2 centimeter. Then for this one, then you mark 2. Then next one will be what? 2 plus what? 0.4, which is what? 2.4. Place your this at 2.4 here. Then place it here. You mark. Can you see? So the next one will be what? 2 plus what? 2 plus 2.4 plus 0.4. That is what? 2.8. Can you see? Then you place it here. You mark. Then next one will be what? 2.8 plus 0.4. We have what? 3.2. Can you see? Then come over here. You mark. Then the next one will be what? 3.2 plus what? Plus 0.4. We have what? 3.6. Can you see? Then you mark. So next one will be what? 3.6 plus what? 0.4. So we have what? 4 centimeter. Then you mark here. So the next one will be what? 4 plus 0.4. We have what? 4.4. You mark here. Then the next one will be what? 4.4 plus what? 0.4. We have what? 4.8. So come over here. Mark here. So the next one say that what? 4.8 plus what? Plus 0.4. We have what? We have we have 5 point what? 4.8 plus 0.4, that's what, 5.2. So you extend your compass to 5.2. Then you mark. Then the next one, say that's what? Think 4 point this 5 sorry 5 is 5.8. So 5.4. For 5.4 plus 5.4, then we have 5.8. So which this is what? 5.8. Yeah, you get me? So when I get to 5.8 here, what we do? Come over here. For this, you do the circle for this one. Can you see this? You do a circle for this. So next thing is that you now take from here, you extend your compass from here. So now you will show this piece, step compass from here, you use to mark this one by taking it. Can you see? Then next thing, you place your compass at this point, extend it to this point. But you can use your French curve. The best option is using your French curve. So you don't use that, use your French curve. Yes. So taking this here, then you can do this side. So then you can do this side. So can you see? So this is how to do it. Thank you.
So question say, inscribe a circle into a square with a given size of the square is 35 millimeter. So before we do that, first you take about the square and draw a horizontal line, construction line. So from there, I'll give this space as my A. So from A to B, we're given as what? It's given as 35 millimeter. So this is the point of A. And from here, from A to B, it will be the point. So this is my B. Do you get it? So now, one of gotten my B. What next will I do? So the next thing I will do is that I'll come over here and take the measurement from here to the here. You see? Then I'll be using parallel principle by what? Marking this point. Can you see? Marking this and draw an arc here. Draw an arc here. Then place it at A and draw an arc here. Then the edges of both arc here, I'll draw a fade line. The edges of both arc here, can you see? At the end of the circle point, I'll draw a construction line, a fade line here. Now, when I've done that, the next thing I'll do is that I'll take my z square and project a vertical line at point A. Here. Then I'll what? Taking this part. Then I place at point B. Taking this. Then connect point A and point B together by taking it. And also connect this and this together. Taking it. Then what next do you need? Now the next thing that you need is that there is two methods that you can use. And the method is that compass method or this method. So in this case, I'll be using compass method. Now, for method of what? The first method is that how to bisect a given angle. To bisect a given angle, you can use a length of your choice to extend the arcing point so you can bisect it. So I'll place this at point B here. I'll mark this point, the vertical point, and I'll mark the horizontal point here. The same thing I'll do at point A here. This here, mark the horizontal point, horizontal line, and the vertical line. Then I will extend my compass in any length I want. You see that I didn't take measurement. So then I will place it at that arcing point that I just marked here and draw an arc at point B vertical and draw an arc at point B horizontal. Can you see? Then take my ruler and place it at this point of A and the intersect point of that arc. So can you see? Then I also do the same thing in this point. Arc this. Arc this. Then connect it. And from here to the center here. Can you see? Then can you see? Now when both of them meet, so this is our point here. So now because we have gotten the point from here, so we'll take our compass and extend it to choke it at this point, at the point here, and extend it to the ending of the square. Before we confirm to curve, we must test is this as, is it the edges? Is it at the edges? So it's at the edges. So you what? Draw the circle. So now we have what? Inscribe a circle into a what? Into a square with the given size as what? 35. So the next one should say use the 4-point method. Draw an ellipse. Take major axis as 160 millimeter and the minor axis as 120 millimeter. So first thing that you need to do is that you come here and draw a perfect center line. So it will be minus, long, minus, long, minus, long, long, minus, long, minus, long. Then I will take any point of the minus here and I will draw long, minus, long, minus, long, minus, long. Can you see? Now, when I've done that, the next thing is that the major, what's the major length? The major length is what? 160 millimeter. Convert centimeter, that is what? If you convert 160 millimeter to centimeter, that is what? 16 millimeter. So, what's the midpoint of 16 centimeters? The midpoint of 16 centimeter is what? The midpoint of 16 centimeter is what? Is 8 centimeter. Then I will take this here. The vertical horizontal line is the what? Is the minor axis. While the vertical line is the what? The vertical line, horizontal line is the major axis. While the vertical line is the minor axis. So I'll take it here. I'll measure from here to here. That is what? 8 centimeter. I'll mark. Can you see? And also mark here 8 centimeter here. Then I'll draw a construction vertical line at the point I mark on the horizontal line. Then shift it to this here and draw a vertical line also. Can you see? So at the point of the vertical line, I will also take what the major axis length is. What the major axis was 120. At the midpoint of 120 convert millimeter convert centimeter is 12 centimeter. And the midpoint of 12 centimeter is what? 6. So I'll measure 6. So I'll need to extend this. So let me extend this line. So I'll measure 6 at the point here. You can see my 0 is at the center. So I'll also measure 6 down here. Then take my T-square and what? Draw a vertical line, horizontal line, construction line. Then here. Can you see? So when you have done this, so what I'll do is that I'll make this one as A, B, and I'll call this C, and I'll call this one D. Then what next is that you will connect line A, point A, and point C. You connect it together. Can you see? Then extend your compass to point A. Extend from the center point, if it's not O. Extend O to A, to the point of A, and what? Use it to what? Draw a circle like this to the line that will meet the what? The line ACB. So when you meet the line CB, you put your compass at C here. Then you call this line that is meeting the vertical line. You call the line this line that is meeting the vertical line. You call it line what? You call it E. Then from C to E, you extend your compass from C to E here. Can you see? Then use it to mark the line AC. So when you mark the line AC, so how to bisect a straight line? To bisect a straight line, you will make sure that your compass is greater than the center, the center of the line. So the center, you must make sure that your line is greater than the what? Line A to C. So when it's greater than this, you will shoot it at this point here. So I will call this one F. So place it at F here. You mark, track an arc here, and track an arc down. I'll place it at A. You track an arc here, track an arc here. So extend that F. Then after when you have done that, you come over here, you place your compass at this point, at the point they meet. So I will call this point, you extend it down. So let me call this G and this call H. You get me? So now where this meets, you have gotten the point of here. You get me now? So you take your compass, you extend your compass to the center line here. Can you see? Extend your compass to this center line here. Can you see here? Then use to mark here. So you call this, it's called I. So you connect I and the line of what? You connect I and the line of what? The line. You connect I. No, sorry, this I. and then this is J. So you connect the line, you connect the point I with the line what? GH together, where they meet at the center point. So this is the meeting point, the point of GH. So you connect the point here, then you draw a line. Can you see? Then you come over here and take your point. So this point here, I will call this point that they mean. I will call this K. So I will take my compass at point O here, and I will use this to this point K here, and I'll mark this, which I'll call this one L. Then I will connect I and L together, the point I and L together, and also I'll connect the point J and L together. Now this means that I've gotten my point here. So next thing that I'll do is that I'll come over, I'll place my compass at what? I'll place my compass at this point I and extend it to this point C, and I'll do my curve from the line that the line of what? K. Can you see this line of K? I'll thicken it to this line of L. Can you see? Also place it at J here, the same thing that I did. Then thicken it. Can you see? Then place it at K, yeah, and extend it to this point, to the curve here. Can you see it? When you extend to the curve here, also check it here. So when you do that, what will you do? Thicken it. Then the same thing. Check it here. Then thicken it. Can you see? That's how to draw it. That's how to draw an ellipse with 4 method. So this next second question say, construct a cycloid of a circle with diameter of 24 mm. Circle should be divided into 12 parts. So how do that? We are meant to what? So to do that, what we need is that take our T-square. Can you see? Draw a perfect center line, chain line, which is long, dash, long, minus, long, minus, long, minus, long. Then you come over here and cause this minus long. So what did they give us for the diameter? 24. And the midpoint of 24 is what? 24 is to convert to centimeter, that is what? 2.4. So 2.4 divided by 2, that's your 16. So I measure 1.6. Can you see? Then place it at the point here, point O. Draw a circle. Now when you have drawn a circle, what next? You see, by construct it, what? Divide the circle into 12 parts. Then you mark this place. Can you see? Then also come over here, you mark this point, mark this place, and also come over here, you mark this place. Then what's next? So you connect the marking to the center O with straight line, construction line, because you are constructing. Can you see? So now, when you have constructed, what next? The next thing is that you take your square and place it here and project a vertical horizontal line from the first, starting from this. So what I'll do is that I'll number this by, let me number it by here, and put this is O, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, this is 7, this is 8, this is 9, this is 10, this is 11, and this is 12. So starting with this, come over here, project a construction line down. Connect line 11 and 1, project it down, connect 10 and 2, project it down, then go towards 8 and 4, project it down, then 7 and 5, project it down, then 6, project it down. Now, when you have done that, the next thing that you do is that you come over here, you will measure the length that you use for the bisecting. Can you see? And you start from the point here and you mark this 1 in 12 parts, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So put the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. So for Ebola, you will take your z square and what? Draw a construction line, vertical line on it. Can you see? Now, when you draw a line, what next? The next is that you start from what? You extend your compass to what? The radius, given radius, which is what? 16. And the length is what? 24. So the diameter is 24. Then you come over here. Can you see? So you know that this is your point A. So you come over here. What you do is that you come from here. So at 1. So you start from this space to this space. You just draw the circle, construction circle. Can you see? So this is first point. This one meeting here is the second point. Can you see? Then place that for 2. From here to this place to the second line to the second, from the vertical line to the second horizontal line. You prepare a construction line. So where it meets, this point meets, you mark. Can you see? Next thing, 3. You place it here. Then draw your circle from the point here. Can you see? You mark here. That is the point. Then 4. Place it at here. Then what? So this is the point. So you don't confuse yourself. Then place at 5. Can you see? So this is the second line to the horizontal line to be 5. Then you mark. So place it at 8, at 6. So this is. Then you mark. Then 7. So then you mark. Then 8. Can you see? It's ascending. From here it's increasing. Here then it's now descending down. This is ascending and this is descending. So this is at 9. So you can see this is 9, then 10. This is 10. Can you see? Then 11. So 11, see 11 here. Then 12. So you can see. So see 12. Yeah, so can you see we have the point? This. Abi? So you have the point already. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, this is 9, this is 10, 11, this is 11, and this is 12. Okay, so then take your what? Next thing you are taking your French curve. So in this case, you place your French curve to the points where you are both meeting. So can you see to this point? Can you see all the line? It's meeting it. Then turn to the other side also. So can you see? So this is how to draw the circular. So can you see it? I want to take in its way. So this is how to draw a circloid. So question 4 says use the rectangular method. Draw an ellipse. Take the major axis as 160 mm and the minor axis as 120 mm. So what do you do? The same thing I did for the 4 by maybe ellipse that we do here. Then first you do a vertical horizontal line, center line. Then do long minus long minus long minus long. Then compare. Do minus long minus long long minus long.
Can you see? So what was the length of the major? The length of the major is what? Is 120 millimeter, 12 centimeter. And the midpoint 20 is what? 6. So I measure 6 here. And from O to 6 and 6 here. You can come over here, you draw a vertical line up. Construction line. And come over here, draw a vertical line up. Construction line. Then when you have done that, the next thing that you are doing is that this is what? From here to here is what? 12. Sorry? For that point to that point is 12. So 12 divided by 2 is what? Sorry, this is what? From here to here is 16. 16 divided by 2, that is 8. So you measure 8 here. Measure 8 here. The very line is 8. Such a line. Line 8. So you measure from there to this place. That is 12. 12 divided by 2. The midpoint of 12 is what? 6. So measure 6 here. And measure 6 down. So when you have done that, what next? Come over and draw a horizontal line. So you will take this part because you are meant to draw a ellipse inside it. Then come over here, take this part. Then taking this part. This part. So when we have done that, the next thing is that we are meant to divide the ellipse. So to divide the ellipse, drawing it using a what? Using a what? A triangular method. What you need is that you divide this into what? Into 3 parts. So to divide this line into 3 parts is that you will take care. You know that the length from here to here is what? 6. And to divide this into 3 parts is that you can divide it into 3 parts. So if you divide 6 divided by 4 to know the distance is what? So remember that if you divide into 3 parts, you have 1, 2, 3. But we need 3 lines. So if you need 3 lines, that means you need 3 lines. That means this one is already there. So you are dividing into what? 12 parts, into 4 parts. Because you need 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get me? So you are dividing into 4. Like 6 divided by 4, that is 1.2 or 1.5. So you measure 1.5. Take a compass and measure 1.5 centimeter. Can you see? Then come over here, you mark it. Then come over here, you mark it. You see? So this one from here to here is what? 8. So 8 divided by 4 give us what? 2. The first one is 2. It's 2. So let me use this part because I don't want to 2. So you can see that I've divided the line. I think even though it's 2. Let me copy. So let me mark it again. Then mark this point. Mark this one. Then this. So now when you mark this, what do you need? The next thing that you need is that, so you connect the horizontal point to the point of what? The vertical point. So you connect this horizontal to the edging point of the vertical point here. Can you see? Then same thing. I put number is 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. So you connect this here. The same thing for this. Do it like that. Then can you see? Connect it like that. Then also do it for the down part too. Same pattern. So can you see? Then do this one also. Then this part also. So can you see? Now when you have done that, then you divide this one also the same way. That is what? So 6 divided by 4 is what? 1.5. Can you see? 1.5. Then you mark 1, 2, 3, 4. So you also do 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now when you have done that, what you need? You come over here, take your T-square here. You use to mark this point. I use to mark this one. Then you call this one 1, 1. Then place it here. You use to mark this point. I use to mark the edges of the point of here. At the line that I did here. You call this one 2, 2. Then take it here. You mark here. You just mark here. Or you can draw a fade line. I can say that it's meeting the line here. You get me? So this is called 3, 3. Then do the same thing. You draw a fade line to mark here. So this is what? 3, 3. So place it to the next one. Draw a fade line. And mark here. Mark here. This is what? 2. These 2. Then place it to the last one. Draw a straight line, horizontal line. 1, mark here. Okay, this is 1, 1. So now when I've done that, what will you do? The next thing is that you also connect the line here, this 3 to this edges here. Can you see? Then connect these two the same way. Connect it like that. So you connect this one and this together. Can you see? You connect this here. Then connect this point, this one. Then also come over here. And this one also. Then this. Can you see? Then come over here, connect this one. And this point. Then this one. So what we need, what you want to do is that, so extend this one. Yeah. So now you will now look the line 1. See 1 here. See the horizontal line 1 here. Then you locate to the line 1 here and see the also 1 here. I mean, so this one that is meeting this one here, you mark this meeting point here, intersecting point. Then locate line 4, line 2. Where is meeting? Can you see that line 2 is 3 here? This one is not 3. Line 2 must meet 2. This is 3 here. It's not it. So locate it. This 2 here. Can you see? Then 2 2. 2 means 2. So you go to line 3. So 3 and 3 meet together. You mark the same thing here. You go for 1. You see 1 meet 2. It's not 1 meet 3. Can you see? Line will meet 3 here. It's not 1 meet 2. No. So 1 meets 1. So you mark. So go to point 2. You will find the line. So this line point 2 here. You meet 2 is meeting 3. So when 2 2 2 2 2. So you go to point 3 here. You will find it. So extend this. So can you see 3 is meeting 3 here? Can you see? The same thing here. 3 meets 3 here. Let me extend this line. So can you see 2? 2 will meet towards line 2. Here's it. Here's it. So 1, the ending. So this one, 1, the engine. 2, the next line. And 3, the line. So we have this point, we have this. So what do we need? Our French curve. Then using my French curve, can you see? Then you must make sure that, let's see what I will use first. Can you see this point and this one is meeting? Can you see? Then we'll do it for this one also. Can you see I'm using my French curve? Can you see it? So can you see? I'm using my French curve. You have to be careful when you're using it. So let me do the same thing here. So now when I've done that, I can come to this point to bend it. Can you see? So that is how to do it. Can you see? So second question states, use the general method. Construct a pentagon, hexagon, tetragon, and octagon. Take the diameter is what? 20. So taking your T-square, draw what? Horizontal line, construction line. So when you do a construction line, what's next? The next thing is that you take a ruler, take a measurement. So let's put this one. Let's make this A. So from A to here, they give us what? 20 millimeters. So I use 2 centimeter. I'll mark it to be 2 centimeter. So from there, I'll come over here. I'll measure from here to this space. Can you see? I'll measure this. I'll do this. Then come over here. The ending point of here. I'll draw a line. Then take my Z square. And what? From here to here, I'll take in it. Can you see? So this B. So this space. Take it. Then come over here. So from here, I'll find the midpoint. So the midpoint of AB is what? AB is what? 10. So I'll use 1 centimeter here. Then when I use 1 centimeter, I'll draw a line. Get the line up from the midpoint. Can you see? Yeah. So now, the next thing is that I need to divide the line into trying to divide the line. So the next thing is that I'll take my ruler, I connect this point and this one together. Can you see? Connect this with straight line. Straight line. So now, when I've connected it together, what I need, I'll take my compass from from B to A, and come over here. Can you see? And I'll draw a circle here. Then place it at here. Do the same thing. Yeah. So now you can see that I have this point here. I'll call this one 4, and this one here that is here, that is at this point, I'll call it 6. Now how will I get my 5? To get my 5 is by what? I can arc it by extending my compass here. If I extend my compass here, then I'll get the midpoint of it. So take my t-square at the point. Then I've gotten the midpoint, which is this. So this place is 5. Then from that place, from the 5 here, I will extend my compass. From here, I get from 5 to A. I will draw a circle. Same, the circle will be construction. I'll draw a circle. So can you see? Then from the circle here, I'll mark here. Then come over here from A here, I'll mark here. So what I'll do is that after marking it, can you see? After marking, so what I'll do is that I'll extend it to the same length I use for this. That's what I use to mark this. Can you see? And mark this point. So if I place it here, can you see? Okay, I'll take my ruler and join this and this one together. Can you see? Then, so after doing that, I'll take my compass towards 6 and extend towards A. Can you see? Draw a circle. Then extend it from here, from A to B. Can you see? From A to B. I'll mark here. Come over here. Mark here. Mark it. Mark here. Mark here. Then connect it. This and this one together. Connect this one together. Then connect this now. This together. Then connect this. Connect this. Then we continue with the other part. Then come over here. We measure from here to this point and use to mark this point. Mark this. Mark this. Then this is 7. This is 8. So you will place it at 7 here. Extend it to this point. Then so let me see the videos I make. Oh sorry. So I don't want to make a mistake. So you draw a circle from there. Then place your this here and extend it to this one. Can you see? Then you mark. You come over here, you mark. Then you mark this point. And you also mark this one. Can you see? Then you mark. You what? Draw a line. So this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. 4. And this is 5. This is 6. And this part is 7. So the next one is what? Hexagon. Octagon. See, hexagon. Octagon, that is the last one. Then you place at octagon is 8. Then place it at B, at A. Then draw a circle. That will be the last. Then you reduce it from A to B. Then you mark here. Then also mark the other side. Then you mark here. And mark the other side. Mark here. Then you mark the other side. Then you mark the midpoint. Then what you do? Draw a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be 6, 7, 8, And that is all. Draw the involutes of a circle with a radius 12 mm. Circle should be divided into 12 parts. Take your T-square, place it on the paper. Then, what next? You draw a shade line, which is known as what? Center line. So, after doing that, then you take your square, you angle 45 degree. Take your ruler. This, you draw a vertical line. Then what's the radius? The radius is what? 12 mm, so it will be what? 1.2 centimeter. You measure 0.2 centimeter. So can you see? Then what you do? Come over here, show this, and draw a circle. So dividing into 12 parts, you use what? Arc method. By what? Place this on the what? On the horizontal line. Mark here, and place it here. On the vertical line, mark here, then also mark here. Then after doing that, you take your what? You take your ruler and connect the arcing point to the center point. Can you see? So when you have done that, what will you do? You place your, what will you do is that you make sure that you place your ruler starting with this. You call this one O. Then you place your ruler on this point, yeah, and draw a cross-section line, straight line. So the next thing is that you will place your this like this. You place it on top here and you place angle 30 degree like this. Can you see? You place this here and you place do 30 degree. Can you see on top of your T-square? Draw this down and taking. Then you can place this one. I can do like this. Place it here. Let this parallel here. Let this perpendicular to this, and you draw a line. Draw a line like that. Continue like that. Place it here. Let this be like this, and the perpendicular line, you draw it like this. And let this be like this. On top of this line, and project this. Can you see? So we continue. It's in there. Can you see? Make sure that the line, this line is perpendicular to the line we project. It must be perpendicular line to the line we project. I'm moving in what? Clockwise direction. So bring that and you draw this part. So now when you have done that, you now start from here. So this, remember that this is O, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and this is 12. So you come from, you put your compass at what? At 1 towards 0, and extend it, reduce to 0 here. Can you see? Then you take it this point, you from 0 to 1, you connect it, you take it that point. Can you see? Yeah. So from point, you place it here to 0, you take it here, then place it to 2, place it at 2 here, and extend it as what? The line, the projection of what? 1, and place it at the marking of what? The marking of what? 1 and 0. Can you see? Then taking this to what? 2, to the line, the projection of line 2. Then also place it at 3, extend it to the circle of 2, that is the projection of 2-ish, and what? You're taking it. So that's how you do it. So this one placed at 4. Then can you see? Place it at 5. Extend it to the curve. Then 6. Extend it. 7, then 8, then 9, then extend it. You extend your compass as you're increasing. Then 11, then 12, then you have done it. So the isometric of this, first take your angle 60 degree. First thing, you start with this. Draw a vertical line. Drawing the vertical line, come over and project your angle 60 degree and draw a line like this. So you can see the length from here to here is what? The length from there to that place is what? Take your ruler for the measurement. It starts 32. So you measure 3.2 centimeter. You mark here. You can see the length from here to this place was 48. So you come over, you measure 4.8. You mark here. And you can see that the length from here to here is what? 20. So from here to here is 20. You measure 20. That is true. So when you have done that, you take your this. First of all, come over here. Draw a line. Construction line. Construct that. So after that, come over here. Draw a straight line. Then here, you draw a straight line. Then place this one to this place. And draw a straight line. Then draw a straight line. So when you have drawn a straight line, so now know that I've drawn this side, I've drawn this side. The next thing is that the length from here, from this to this, 37 plus 17 give us 54. 54 plus 20 give us what? 74. So 74 minus 48. So you can see the length from here to here is what? 26. So I measure 2.6 here. Mark here, 2.6. Then come over here. Taking this part, minus 2.6. Then draw a vertical line. Then come over here, project this part down. Taking it to the space. Then you take in this part. So you can see from here to here is 30. So if I draw this side, first project this isometric 30 degree. Then measure here 3 centimeter. Can you see it's at 3 centimeter? 3 centimeter. Then come over here. You what? Project this off up. Then bring this one from here to here, taking this side. Then you come over here, you taking this part. So when you taking this, you come over here and taking this part. This piece. Can you see? So when you do that, you can see that from here to this place is what? 30, 37. Then you come over here, draw a line, construction line. Then you measure from here to here, 37, 33.7 over here. Can you see? You mark. Then you taking that pass. Then you draw a vertical line. And project this one also. So now, problem is that you can see that from here to here they give us 15. So measure 1.5 here. And you can take in it. Then from here to here is 30. You measure 30 here. 3 centimeter. Then what? You come over and get this line, vertical line. Then after that, you come over here. You take in this part to this piece. Then taking this part as well. Then come over and get this one. So from here, you can see that from here to here is 20. So measure 2 centimeter. Then measure 2 centimeter, taking here to here. Then this part you project this here. Then taking from that 2 centimeter to this place. From here to here, taking it. Can you see? Then taking this side. So here, so you're taking here to here. So now when you do that, you can see that you project this one up. Project this one up. And you can see that from here to here, and from the 30 to this place is 20. So you measure 2. You mark 2 here, 2 centimeter. Then project this up. 2 centimeter. Can you see? And the height from here to is 15, like 1.5. So measure 1.5 from here. Can you see? Then that place you take in that side to this place. Also come over here, taking it. And here. Can you see? So you come over here, you project this one, this part to this part, get it here, and also this, you project this one, project this here. And what they give us from here to here 17. Then you measure 1.7 here. Can you see? 1.7. Then come over here, you place this here, taking here to this place. Then what meant is that this part here, you project this one. Yeah, then you taking down part from here to that point that you projected. Taking it here, Then you connect it. Connect it to this one. Can you see? Then taking this up one. So now you made this one, the circle. So you know distance from here to here, you'll be what? 15. You measure 15. When this space is 15, you measure 15 there. That's 1.5. So when you measure 1.5 here, what will you do? You can project. You measure 15 from there. Then you can project. Let's check it again. Maybe it's 1.5. Okay. Then you project it. Do a projection line. When you project that one, you project this one also. Project this one also. So now what is the length? The length is 35. So from here to you measure 35, 3.5. You mark 3.5 here. So when you mark 3.5, you come over here, take your measurement here. You do this line like this. You come over here. You also do this one to connect like this. So where that one meets, you place this one down and then close it to this place, busk. For a busk first. So can you see? So when you do that, to now do a symmetric circle, what do you need? You will place this to this here, to this line here. Can you see? And do like this. Place it to this ending point like this, and place it here to the other point here. Can you see the ending point here? And do like this. Then you connect this one and this together. So can you see? So where they meet is where you place your compass. So first thing, you will take your compass like this on top this, choke it here, and use your compass to the length. So I'm coming. So you can see. Then I will come by. Think when I've gotten the point. Then the same thing also. Can you see? Then extend it to the other side. Can you see? Then you see also. So can you see? Now, when I've done that, also the same thing I'll do for here. So for this part, I'll place it here. Do it like this, can you see? Then connect this ending to this place. Can you see? So all I need is that if I do that, I'll take my 60 degree here and project this here. Then I will come over here. Now for this one now, then before I reduce it. So you can see that I've reduced it to this point here. So here, what happens is that just taking here. Can you see? Just taking there. Then I will extend my compass to this point. So the same thing here. When I do that, I didn't forget to do this part also. So what I'll do is that I'll take my compass and this draw a line like this. So when I draw a line, I know where I put my point. So this is my point here. Then so I'll do this here. Then show this one here and extend it to the point. So can you see? So when I do that, then I'll come over and join it. I'll join this part. Join this part. So can you see? Then you need to take in this part. So this is how to solve. Then taking this one here, solve this problem. Thank you.